Welcome to session 2 of this journey that we're calling On the Other Side of Yes. Today we're going to talk about saying yes to prayer and fasting. You know, one of the things that my family loves to do is we love to play mini golf. It's a lot of fun. We love the competition of it. Take a stick much like this one, we just go around and have a lot of fun. On one occasion we were playing mini golf, and I remember the obstacle that was in the way was this giant octopus. And they had all the different tentacles, and depending on which arm you hit it into, the ball would go in various places. So the first thing I did was discover which arm to hit it into so that it would be a hole-in-one. I found that out, and then I told the girls which one to hit it into. But as they kept playing, I noticed that they weren't getting it anywhere near the one they were supposed to hit it into. And I became more and more frustrated as this went on. I stood over the arm they were supposed to hit it into, and I said, "Hit it here, and it will go in." Come to find out, they were just messing with me, and they were hitting the ball all over the place just to have a good laugh. But I knew if you hit it here, it would go in. You know, I think the Lord might be saying to us when it comes to prayer and fasting, if you hit it here, it's going to go in. If you do this, if you obey me in this, if you pray, if you fast, you're going to meet me. This session is all about prayer, and it's all about fasting. It's a session about prayer. And prayer is when we speak with God, when we listen to Him, much like we speak and listen to a really good friend. You know, prayer is powerful, and prayer is practicing the presence of God. He is with us. I think about all kinds of different stories in the Bible about the power of prayer and how breakthrough came on the other side of people saying yes to prayer. I think of Nehemiah, how he prayed because his heart was broken for his city that was destroyed. He prayed from fall all the way to spring, and the Lord opened a door for him to go and rebuild the walls. I think about Hannah, how she prayed. She persevered in prayer for a child. And on the other side of that, there was breakthrough, and the Lord blessed her with a child. I think of a small church that was praying for Peter as he was in prison. Breakthrough came as they prayed. The walls of the prison fell, and Peter was released. I think of Jesus. He prayed for a blind man, and he prayed for him, and then the blind man said, "I can see a little bit." Jesus went back and prayed for him again, and breakthrough happened, and he was able to see. Prayer is powerful. You know, one way I think of this is I really love concert lights. I love going to concerts. I love the atmosphere, the environment that's created. The concert lights and just one switch of lighting can change the entire mood. One thing I found out about concert lights is that they're most effective when you release haze and fog into the room. Because once you release the haze in the room, all of a sudden you can see the beams and the dimensions of the beams of the light. The vibrancy of the colors come alive. Without that haze, the light is in the room, but it's not as clear, it's not as effective. And friends, when we pray, what we're doing is we're releasing haze into the room. What's already there comes to sight. We're able to see it. This makes prayer exciting to me. It's not an obligation. It's an opportunity to be in the presence of Jesus. This session is also about fasting. And I would say, I don't know what your experience with fasting is, but I think that fasting is one of the lost disciplines of the faith. It's something that we need to regain. It's a gift to us. That actually we get to see God and hear from God in an acute way, in a clear way when we choose to fast. Fasting is us reprioritizing our life. It's saying that God is the Lord of our life. Not the food, not the social media, not the other things, but it's declaring in this moment as we fast and pray that God is the Lord of our life. I've experienced some tremendous times of prayer and fasting where the Lord has moved and broken through in amazing ways. I wonder, what has your experience of prayer and fasting been? This could be a great place for you to start in your group right now. Just share, how has the Lord moved in your life through prayer and through fasting? You know, I believe that if we choose to pray, if we choose to say yes to fasting, the Lord's going to move in our life. We're going to see Him. If you hit it here, it's going to go in.